So, do we want to start by presenting ourselves? If you
Yeah,
want, I
sure.
can start really quick.
Yeah, sure. That
I
will be
am
great if we're gonna understand everyone clearly. So,
Yeah, so I am Aldo. You can call me Aldo. 25 years old. I came from Italy. I work in Germany
okay,
and I do the robotics engineer. And I am passionate about software and I do a lot of programming. And
okay,
yes, so I am working on a startup and probably I need help from the front end point of view. I code in Vue.js.
okay,
What
brilliant.
about you?
Yeah, that is very great to hear. It was quite interesting introduction from your side. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
What about?
sure. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, there was a cloudy weather, so that's why the internet is a little bit problem.
Okay.
Like sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Let me explain my. Let me introduce myself. This is Akib, Muhammad Akib, the 22-year-old, or and I am starting my I started my journey from 2019 in web development, and I also love programming and I love to do innovative things on both front end and back end because I started first as a front end and I work with different startups and companies as a front end developer and even in one is a Pakistan based small startup in which I worked as a CTO role. So I have quite good experience in JavaScript. I can work in any framework easily because I have a strong grip on JavaScript, even in backend, in front end, in both. So yeah, and one thing more, I love coding and I love to create different things on a front end. Because I'm mostly focused on front end and I have like a strong grip and experience on Vue.js and Next.js because and right now I'm applying for a core team member for the Vue.js as well and I hope I reached to this position because right now there is a one official certification in all over the world, the certified Vue.js developer. I applied for that, and in the next month there will be a test. So I will do this test, and after that I will be a certified developer of Vue.js if I pass this test.
Will you be certified in which technology?
In Vue.js and Next.js.
Ah, okay. Yeah, perfect. The project is in Nuxt.js. Definitely JavaScript help, and as well as Node.js, Express. I think are all stuff that
That is very great.
you know. And yeah, let's go to the most important question.
Okay,
It's
sure.
how much do you want to be paid for hours? For hour?
Okay, yeah, that is a quite interesting question. Like some every client is talking to me on the budget and on the prices. But for the first order, I'm always taking input from client because in the first order you will not understand me that Akib is a good developer or not, how the working structure of Akib, how he is communicating and how he will be delivering me the project output, and what is the code structure format of Akib. Is it writing clean code, is it writing focused on data structure optimization level or not. So for all of those, I for the first order I'm always taking input from client that you have to pay everything which you want, and I will do the first order according to the client need. And when a client satisfied from my work, from my experience, from my architecture of the code, then I told for the long term collabs because I also looking for a long term collaborations and I have limited clients for which I'm working. I started my own startup as well, and mostly I'm working on a front end. So I have a team of front end developers as well on which I'm managing training and I train a lot of front end developers as well. So yeah, for the first order I will appreciate if you're gonna test me and will give me a task, so I will show you my experience and everything, and the budget will be accepted according to yours mind. And apart from that, I'm working with one German client and one UK based client for which I am charging hourly rate of 15 euro per hour with one, and with another one 18 euro per hour.
Okay, 15. Uh, because of fever, I have seen that you take even less than that, if I remember correctly, on your profile.
uh, I think you haven't mentioned here the prices. I'm not sure.
Yes, So 15 dollar or euro?
15 euro actually, because like it was a German client, so this one I'm working with the 15 euro. It was a dollar one, then in dollar we're gonna like convert this into dollars the euros. So
All right, yes. And what is the best price that you can give to me?
uh well, I don't know what I say about their price, but can you give me input so I will like decide based on your input as well, because I don't know how many in your mind for that. So with that reason, I like it was quite difficult to tell you, because maybe if we gonna like do for a long term collaborations and for a great achievements in the future, then it would be great if I gonna take input from you as well, because we will be team, not will be a separate level. So we will be working in a team. So we are team from today if we gonna agree on price and everything.
Okay, okay. Then I will describe better the project to you. And
Sure.
imagine that if we collaborate together, we will be like colleagues because I will code too. And we will have an organized way of coding.
Exactly.
And yes, the tasks will be clear. And yeah, I will start showing you. So
Sure.
first I show you the platforms in which we could work together. I have to share my screen, of course. I have to share my screen, but I have lost the meeting. Sorry.
That's
Okay,
okay.
let me share my screen, entire screen. Share. Okay, now I will show you the platform Azure front end. I can simply invite you, and here there are the repositories. It's basically to repository. Why it's so slow internet? Can you hear me,
Hmm.
Adib?
Yeah,
Okay,
sure. I can.
okay.
Okay.
So we have two repositories here, the backend and the front end. And
Okay.
today I managed to develop the front end while the backend was already deployed.
Okay.
And so here we can clone the repository and work together. And there will be the pull request every time, like you have to create the branch, you publish the
Yeah.
branch, and
Yeah.
we
I know
will
about
do
this.
the code review together. You will approve my changes, I will approve yours, or I create comments, and we can see the modification, and then we merge.
Exactly. Yeah.
And yeah, then from the board point of view, I use a Scrum methodology in which we will plan some tasks that has to be done. Yeah, and then we estimate our work. For example, the sprint lasts I don't know 10 days, something like that. I give some tasks. You can choose yours. Like in this case, I had to deploy the front end, and yeah, we will do all the steps, and then we will close the task when finished. And the tasks, for example, can be deploy front end, and today I did it. What I did was to um, create create an account to Vercel, and I finished it. And yes, then there is the plot component, and
Okay.
to create some backend code, and then my other colleague thinks about the patent and the founding. And yes, I will show you now what I am doing. Like here, you can see the front end.
Okay.
Here it's Vercel. Okay,
Yeah. There will be a link. Click on that one, so it will be ready.
exactly. So the front end contains all the code for this platform, and definitely I want to change some features here, some description, but it's really easy. Then I did the logging, and the sign up page looks like this, and I log in, and for having some APIs from Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, I had to develop terms of service copyright policy. So our app will be under analysis from Meta, and I have to give them also all this bureaucracy stuff. But after the user confirm them,
Yeah,
hopefully could enter the portal. And basically here is how looks like, but has to be modified, of course. There is the account tab, and I did some informations, and then the billing will be where the user can update his informations, because will be like a platform, like SA, SaaS, software as a service, so
okay, exactly, SaaS.
subscription model. And yeah, and in the dashboard there will be some plots component. I will show you my competitor so you can understand jigs. Yeah, and Magix is a competitor and is an aggregator of many social channels. They aggregate the informations, and then here what they want to do is the AI to, and also the multi account that they don't have. So it's a platform that will bring to the user all the informations about marketing by retrieving the data from the socials API. So
Okay,
the how much, yeah, views, likes, budget. So could be really a content management system, and the AI with the machine learning could take decisions strategically. So this is like the portal how I would like that looks like. And
okay. So
one
actually, I have
yeah,
this. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm stopping you, but I was just one question. Actually, so this will be like when the user is getting information from the social media accounts. So according to those accounts, it will be showing the interested things according to the AI which you will be implementing. That user is interested in those things, so he will be showing, like, like Facebook. If, for example, if I'm talking about AI, so on Facebook, I'm mostly seeing the AI ads. Am I right? Or
also like the AI, I would put it from the report point of view, and then generating image by text, and because this is just monitoring is one feature. Monitoring is
okay,
just retrieving data and printing in plot without the
okay.
AI.
Okay, so user will be getting idea of each social media accounts clearly, that how my accounts is growing and what actually I need to do to increase the my sales and everything, reach and everything. Exactly.
Exactly, this is one aspect, and the other aspect is also to make the marketing more easy. So imagine
Yeah.
a prompt like that. A prompt could be, I have a little business. We sell bikes, and I want to know. I want that other people in my city know my business. My budget is €10, and I could also create the marketing pipeline in every account, in every social channels, using AI, and using also this data for understanding some trends, and this would be how I would use the AI in my startup.
Okay, got it. Yeah, sure. That is very great and really interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have idea on how to do this part, but first I want to focus on the monitoring
Yeah,
part.
actually, yeah, one thing more I have to add. I will just I will also look on those things, like, and if there was something need to be like edit, so I will also give you ideas. I am just not like when I'm collaborating with team, so I'm not just only focused on development. I'm also focused on giving ideas. If like something is growing up sales, or if the product is growing up for some tips and some ideas, then I'm also adding those ideas because I really enjoyed those things, to like not only work on development phase as well as like I'm thinking about the product when I'm working, because one German client with which he contacted me, sign a contract with me of 20 years. I will share a screen if you like see this contract, but I will just show the years like he mentioned. Why he mentioned those? Because I'm not just only working on development, I'm only working on like giving ideas, giving tips that how you can increase the sales and how what could be the better of more to add the features in this product. So I'm also like I'm selling values only, not only my development skills. So
This
this is
is this sounds really amazing. I also look for a long-term partner, and if you get involved also on such way, I guess we can collaborate together.
yeah, sure,
Uh,
hope it will be.
it's just the budget because I have to track and everything I give you. I don't have a funding yet, but I have a budget, a monthly budget, and the two options that I can offer you. One is contract base, or in which we choose a, I don't know, how can we do a certain hour or certain budget, or the other way is task based. So for example, after there is the list of tasks in the backlog, you tell me, okay, you want to do this plot component. Of course, I explain you where to do the code, but you will understand, you will find a way, and you tell me before starting, look, for doing that, I need 5 hours. And I tell you, okay, so a good price can be 30 euro. And I don't know, and you say, okay, so every task you do your price because I do whatever also you need to do, and let's see if we can find a solution. But the important thing for me is also to track the cost. I don't want to give you something that then at the end maybe is more than the budget that I have, and I would avoid that, right?
Yeah, sure. Got it. Sound interesting. But let me add here one thing. Actually, yeah, when I'm charging hourly very less because according to the market and according to the with which I'm working with clients, I'm working not only on hourly base with clients, I'm working on module base as well with clients because I have four clients, which is the like not a smaller clients, which is with me from past 2 years, and even they are very higher clients. So I am working with those all of those, and there I charged with one on a module base and with two on hourly base, and with one another is also on a module base, but it has a specific target in the month like you explained, that I have will be a monthly budget for the tasks. So yeah, one thing more is that when someone is selling value, it means that he will be charging like better. Because why am I charging this? Because I know my value, that I can do things better than others according to my budget. So that's why I am explaining the budget. And one thing more, I explained the exact budget with which I am working with one client, and I will be increasing the other client budget, but I will not be like I tell this very less. But I don't know if you are like we're gonna be it's okay, we're gonna be negotiate as well on budget. But if someone is selling value not development, then you will also better know that yeah, you can test me as well on code and on the architecture and on the idea and on the communication and the flow, everything. So after that you're gonna decide that yes, archive is like taking this budget and it's fair budget. If you are not satisfied, then you will be telling that yeah, archive is doing less productivity according to the budget, so we will gonna be less it.
Okay, and how, like, on module based, how much did you charge?
Actually it depends on the work now, and if I'm checking the work, then on based on the work and based on the time duration of things, so I'm dividing the time as well as the work. So based on that I'm telling the budget on module base. First I'm checking the requirements and then I'm telling module based budget. But apart from module, I'm also working on hourly base as well. Like both are for me, I'm comfortable, and both have I think same budget. Because when I'm like for example, if you are giving me a task that hey I have this task, and if we are agreed on hourly base, then I'm also checking that yes, for example, if this is taking 5 hours of this task, so I'll not do this whole in the one day. I will be dividing this into 3 days or into 2.5 days. So like that way, when if you are giving me the same task on a module base, then I will also telling you the duration that yeah, it will be done in 2.5 days, and I will tell the budget according to the module base. Both are same, like there is no difference on those. I'm also telling a fair budget, not and you are also developer, you will know better when I'm telling you the budgets.
Yeah,
I'm
and
always actually because I know that I can do things better. That's why I am telling that budget.
okay. Yes. So, for example, if you charge 15 euro for hour, but if I, for example, give you 100 hour of work like each month with a promise of a durable relationship of 3 months, could you do like a discount? Because so 15 euro for hour, 100 euro, 100 hour would be 1,500. So for sure,
uh Let me calculate it, just give me 1 minute. For example, if we have work is 100 hours, and 100 hours charges per hour is 15 euro, so it is actually 1500 euro.
15,000, 1,500.
Yeah, exactly, 1500, not 15,000.
Um,
Because believe me, I just tell you the fair budget. I will also tell that yes, I will do this on 20 euro or 25 euro, but I don't, because I am working on sincerity, and you told me that I am looking for a long term. So I'm not only working with a single client which is only gives me a single time budget. You can check my on the Fiverr. One thing more, let me add on the Fiverr, I'm just adding I'm providing services on the bug solving only, and I am just resolving bugs. And on that, I'm enjoying bugs because sorry,
no
because
problem.
I worked on different type of bugs. Even I faced the bugs which will never be expected in the next end view, and I also worked on those bugs. So I am creating blogs as well on those bugs, but I haven't started my own blogging daily blogs post, because I haven't a time for I am not freeing from the projects. So that's why it will be must given a time daily for the productivity. So for that reason, like on the Fiverr, I'm just adding bug solving, and apart from Fiverr, I'm working on big projects on the CRMs, on the ERP products, on the and I will share some ERP product links as well with you, so you're gonna look on those as well. I worked with one UK based startup which is the healthcare system, which is a big CRM, and it is a AI based system, and there the Flutter app as well for this system. So it is actually a smart doctor system. So I worked on those. And yeah, and with all of those I work on module base, but believe me, I charged all of those a lot. But with you, I am charging you with a very fair budget, and you will also be thinking that yes, Akib is doing a fair budget. And yes, we will obviously gonna negotiating with things in the future. If things is going well, then obviously I would be happy to work with you for a long term and on the discounts as well. So because we will be team, and we will be a colleagues, not only the developers.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, would you like to do a really small algorithm for testing your coding?
You mean test cases?
Yeah, just a
Uh,
code interview.
for what?
Like a small algorithm and testing if you can solve it.
Yeah, sure, exactly. You're gonna test me my skill set on this base as well. Give me the tester, and I will do it and will deliver it to you. I'm comfortable with this one as well. But you go, and apart from that, you can check my profile on Fiverr as well as on LinkedIn as well. So you will also get better idea from this that I keep is work with these startups.
But could you do it now, like real
Right
time?
now, sure, I will do it. But right now, actually, if you're gonna we gonna did this tomorrow, or it will be great, because right now I have a meeting another at
Okay,
10 p.m. And apart after that
okay,
I have.
okay, 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 no problem. Then, do you want to add something else? And I will think about it, and I will come back to you with an answer.
Sure. Yeah, one thing more. Will like I checked that you are a little bit worried about price, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, but we already discussed it, so
I
it's
think if
clear
you're
to
gonna,
me.
yeah, exactly, if you're gonna told like I already mentioned that we will gonna do the discounts as well, like 10% off, 15% off, 5% off. It depends on the durations. Like if our collaboration is move from 1 month more, then it would be great that I will always be doing off, because it will make a confidence and like and trust on both parties, that yeah, we are colleagues right now, so we're gonna work on better things with it's okay if
No,
we are
this
gonna
is
spend
this
percent
this
off.
for sure, and I also agree that 15 euro per hour, it's fair, and I did also the freelancer on Fiverr, but now my account is not there anymore, and
Yeah, sure.
so
Yeah,
I
and
also
one thing
know
more.
your point of view.
Yeah, one thing more. Sometime clients told me that your gig price is $5 or $20, and even you are charging hourly. Then after that, I'm sharing my screen and I'm showing them that created my Fiverr account just for bug solving, because I have to play with different bugs in Next and View, that what exactly developers facing issues in the Next and View. So based on those bugs and issues, I will create my own solution and will post on the my blog website as well, that yes, this is the solution sometimes developers face. And this for that purpose I created my Fiverr account. And
Okay.
apart from that, and I'm working with like remote companies.
Oh
So
well.
yes, this, and yes, I created right now my own startup with Apex Zone name. And I will also an idea on which I'll be working, which is a AI based idea. And you will also be right now you are facing this difficulty, I can see. So on this problem, I am creating one AI product which is quite interesting one. So for that, I will also be exploring machine learning, and I will also be collecting a team as well as investors. So after that, I'll be working on this idea.
Okay. And how did you learn to code?
Yes, that is a good question. I learned itself. Believe me, I haven't bought any course yet. I just did it like first when I started my code learning. I just created some tutorials from YouTube, like YouTube lectures. I listened those lectures and designed it. And for the CSS, my favorite teacher is Kevin Powell. Kevin Powell is a CSS king. So I just learned from this, and then I created my own things in the CSS. And apart from that, I learned the JavaScript from Traverse Media. And after that, I learned Vue.js from one Mark Skimuller. It was quite difficult name. I'm not telling this name properly. So learned Vue, and after that I created my own things on the, and I faced a lot of issues in this. And apart from that, I just checked the other GitHub repositories, just clone this code and check that how the developers is working in Vue.js, how they created components, how they managing state management, how they managing props, and how they managing the build version files, and what if they face on SSR side compatibility issues. So for that, I just read others code on the GitHubs, and then I worked on those and will recreate it.
Okay, clear, clear.
And after that, I created my Fiverr account on bug solving. So with bug solving, I like get my experience more in a better way.
Yeah. Okay, Akib. So I will leave you for the meeting
Sure,
that you have. I wish you a good day. It was really nice to talk with you, and
yeah,
I
thank you.
thank you very much for your availability and your
Sure,
expertise.
yeah, sure,
Negotiation is part of the job.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we will must do it because when I'm working with one person, like I'm not only working on the like I work and they will buy. No, we will be colleagues, and the colleagues working will be a very interesting one, and I
Okay,
hope for the best.
okay. So I will come back to you tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Can you please tell me your time, on which time we will gonna be have a live coding test?
No, I guess we can avoid this live coding test.
Okay, sure.
Don't
Okay.
worry. But by the way, do you want to know which algorithm I was thinking about?
No, I don't think. If you're gonna explain a little bit, it would be great.
Okay.
What algorithm are you talking about?
It's called the Beats Buzz algorithm.
Okay, okay, base buzz algorithm. Yeah,
Yeah, just when. Okay, by the way,
yeah, sure.
the
And one
word.
thing more, let me add. If you have 5 minute time, I'll just explain one thing.
Yeah.
Actually, like sometime I also interviewed a lot of the developers for when with one company with which I work as a CTO. There I like interviewed per peoples. So every company is going, like some companies is giving test apart from the given language. Like for example, if I am hiring someone developer for the React.js developer, then someone like the test will be created for this one is in a C++, so they are testing the logics. So I think this will not be a great in today era, because we have to create a test in the React. So you have to like create one project which will be like a little bit complex, where with the state management will be mentioned, where the component architecture will be mentioned, and where the auth middleware will be mentioned, that like how the user is protecting
Oh,
pages,
I
how the road.
completely agree. I agree. But like a coding question is just for having an insight on
Mhm.
how you approach to problem, nothing else. I'm
Exactly.
sure that the real problems you could solve them also by for me code is like unify a puzzle, like a puzzle,
Yeah,
taking a code from there. Oh, look how this person already did chat GPT, and I can keep going. Nobody
exactly. That sounds
reinvented the
interesting.
wheel. Okay, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
Yeah,
Akim.
thank you so much for your time as well, and I really appreciate the meeting. And it was quite interesting one communication with you, and I hope for the best, and I wish you a best of luck as well. And have a good day. See you soon.
Thank you,
Okay.
Akim.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye. Quindi abbiamo eh, Quindi abbiamo finito il colloquio con Akib, è un bravo ragazzo sicuramente, ma no bachelor, no master, ha rifiutato di fare una coding interview. Why I was talking in Italian, but by the way, he um, for sure is a good coder, but he didn't want to do the coding question. The price is, I think, reasonable, but still, I remember to have seen a 5 hour for €5 for hour. He came from Pakistan, and I guess it's completely unreasonable.